This video is for the slow runners. It's for the I'm not a runner runners. It's for the people who struggle with running, but maybe, just maybe, they want to run a race anyway. It's for the people who are struggling to find the motivation to just run. Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm a slow runner and I just finished my first ever marathon. And if I can do it, anyone can. To set the stage, I've never considered myself a runner. I've never even liked running. To me, running has always been punishment. It's been the thing I've begrudgingly done for years because I wanted it to make me skinny. I developed a very bad relationship with running, so why in the world would I sign up for a marathon? To be honest, I don't know. There was just a part of me that thought it would be cool to do at least once. Maybe it's the running influencers online, maybe it's the quarter-life crisis, who knows? But one day I found myself signing up for the Nagoya Women's Marathon. We are on week 3 of our marathon training, and I'm having such a hard time. On Monday, which was supposed to be the first day of the week, I ended up just running for like half an hour, and then I walked for another half hour. But the training was supposed to be 85 minutes of running, so I definitely didn't do that. And this week has just been really hard. I'm just trying to get my energy back, so it's been really tough to like get my workout routine back. I skipped both gym days, so we're gonna try our best with our run day today. Gotta get back into it. We're only at week 3. I have to run 9.6 miles. Not excited. It's my longest run since I started training, and obviously 9.6 sounds like super duper intimidating. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try our best. I think what I'm struggling with right now is figuring out how to like carry everything that I need. Do I bring a bottle of water? And if I do, where do I put it? But then if I don't bring water, then I have nothing to drink for like 2 hours. And that doesn't sound pleasant either. I don't know, maybe just like running in general is so hard that every additional thing that I add on makes it even more hard. I guess this is what we have to figure out too, in terms of like how to prep for a marathon, is like what I need to keep on my body. We are at almost 4 miles and I'm so tired, so I'm not even halfway. Whew. We did it. Finished my run. 9.6 miles. It was very difficult. I was really tired. I was really tired, like, even before I hit the halfway point. But we pushed through. It's only more mileage for me. A little progress report on my marathon training. We're at the end of week 5 of my marathon running schedule. So I feel like I really struggle with running. It's not that bad if I am not paying too much attention to like my speed or how long I'm taking to get a certain distance or something. But inevitably I feel like, man, I'm really, really slow. I get in my head a lot and I question, do other people just push through the pain better than I can? Am I experiencing the wrong kind of pain? Like, am I running incorrectly and that's why I'm like less efficient? Am I doing it wrong? Is my form wrong? Am I breathing wrong? Are my shoes wrong? Am I wearing the right shoes? Am I like hitting the ground at the right place? And all of these things. So I've been going through a process of trying to figure out like what works for me. Been going through a lot of trying to tweak my running to see if any of those tweaks are going to help me with comfort and also like efficiency and things like that. It's not going super well. My training schedule focuses a lot on heart rate zones and like RPE and stuff like that. When I try to focus on that, I feel
bad that I have to run that slow. So then I end up pushing myself harder. At least if we're following the heart rate zones according to my watch, I'm basically entering like heart rate zone 4 and 5 on every single run that I do, because I am pushing myself constantly to go faster and faster. And then I end up being really exhausted and really tired. And these are on like slow run days. What I'm doing now is basically pushing myself almost to my limit almost every single run. I think it just takes a lot of patience, and I need to get over my weird sense of pride, because even when I push myself to like my heart rate zone 5 or whatever, I'm still slow. Maybe it'll be better for me to like stick to keeping my heart rate zones lower for my slow runs. I have 5 months to follow and trust the process, so hopefully I can improve in the next like 5 months.
During my first run that was longer than 10 miles, I hit the wall. Bad. It was my longest run at this point in the training schedule, and I ran 11.8 miles. And that run was really tough. I was having such a hard time yesterday with like basically everything. I was physically super tired. I don't know, I couldn't get my legs to like go any faster. And then mentally I was like beating myself up over like not being able to run faster. When I try to trust the process and I run slow, then I feel like really bad about that. And then when I try to push myself to run faster, I also can't really do that. So then I also feel bad about that. Yesterday's run probably is maybe the worst feeling run I've had. Progress also isn't linear. Like I shouldn't just be expecting that like every run is just gonna feel like super good. Some days will be harder than others, and it's like I'm trying to remind myself of that, but also feel so discouraged. I cried for like the last 20 minutes of my run, which like sucked, because also when you're crying it's harder to breathe, so then it makes the rest of the run even harder. So I just kind of made things harder on myself. And then not to mention also that yesterday I was basically out for the whole day. I was like completely wiped. Like I had no physical energy, no mental energy to do like basically anything. That's kind of where I'm at with my training schedule right now. I feel like I'm in like a very discouraged kind of low point at the moment. So the only thing I can do is just kind of try to keep going and hope that eventually I won't feel this way anymore. I really didn't want to give up. So I started looking to make some changes. I found really inspirational and insightful advice from running YouTubers that ended up giving me so much motivation to keep going. I learned how to adjust my form from pro runners' advice. I learned how to actually fuel properly for the first time ever. I took parts of the things I loved about their philosophy or their videos and used them as motivational playback when I needed a little boost. I'll leave the links to some of my favorites in the description below if you want to check them out too. I basically overhauled everything I knew about running from there on, and it was the best decision I could have made.
I got shoes.
New shoes.
And socks.
I think my run on Sunday really impacted me, so things need to change. And that's part of the journey, is figuring out what works, what doesn't work. I am focusing on trying to fix my fueling and trying to get myself in a better position to run more comfortably. And also, when I ran my 11.8 miles, I didn't drink a single drop of water or eat a thing. That run was just poorly managed. And it's good for me to acknowledge that so that I can fix it in the future. I think this is a good sign. Like, I think that this is a good inflection point for me. Sunday was very revealing as to how far away I am from mentally being ready and physically being ready to run a marathon. If I want to be serious about doing it well and like safely and all of that stuff, then I've got a long way to go.
Well, it looks so cool. Look at the ocean.
run, and we got new running gear. So I bought the Shocks Open Run 2 Pro or something like that, because it was Black Friday and they were on sale. So trying it out to see if they're comfortable and if I can like use them for a long run, because I'm hoping that if it has like a longer battery life, it'll be better for the marathon. And also I want to be able to like hear while I'm running, and they're supposed to be good for that. So we'll see if that turns out well or if that works out. I am just adding to the running gear. Yeah, today is a half marathon. We are a little more than halfway. We're at almost 7 miles, 6.96. Not feeling too bad, but that last bit was quite hard. But these are working pretty good so far.
My training completely changed, and my next long run after that devastating 12-mile run ended up being one of my best feeling runs ever.
Doing our 15-mile run today, and so far feeling okay. I'm intimidated by the distance, but I'm also trying to remind myself that it's in my head, and like if you just keep moving, then you'll keep traveling, you know, even if you have to walk. So however it goes, I will finish 15 miles today. We hit 6 miles, and I'm gonna take a little break, have a snack. I'm actually feeling really good. Like, that 6 miles didn't feel like painful at all, which I think is kind of crazy. I'm very surprised at myself that I could do that. And I actually feel like I could just keep going, but we're gonna take a snack break so that I don't crash later, because I mean that's what always happens to me. We're at about almost 8 miles. So far feeling like actually pretty okay. I think, yeah, I guess the having like something to eat, something to drink along the way, probably very helpful, which who would have thought? Surprisingly, hasn't felt so bad so far. 6 is usually where I feel like good, and then it goes downhill from there. So we have yet to see. I have 7 more miles, so you know, we're not in the clear yet, but we are past halfway, which is great. We have 2 more miles, which means we're at 13 miles right now, and I'm not dying, which is just unbelievable. I'm like so shocked that I'm still going and that I don't feel like I want to die. We finished. I can't believe I did 15 miles. My legs feel so horrible right now. Like, now that I'm walking, I feel like they're gonna fall off. But during the run, it felt good. I don't think I've experienced that until like this point. I'm very proud today. I feel very good. And that's a nice feeling to have.
I implemented changes to my form, I prepared and brought the right running fuel for me, I ate well the night before and the morning of. Everything clicked, and it was after that great 15-mile run that I felt for the first time that a marathon was actually achievable. And it's not to say I didn't have tough runs again after that, I definitely did, but I was a lot more prepared for them.
We're running today in the rain. It is now raining, and this sucks. And I had to run in mud, so my shoes are all muddy now. And today's run doesn't feel good. So overall, it's a bad day. 18 miles today.
I kind of just accepted that part of training meant having runs that didn't feel good, and at least that way I wasn't caught off guard when a run wasn't feeling the best.
We did it. 18 miles. I'm so tired. All right, today feels really bad. I'm sick, so I think I have a cold. I'm not really sure. I'm on 8.98, so we're almost at 9 miles. I told myself that I had to do at least 10, but we're pushing for 12. There's only 3 more miles, so I think that's doable. We are doing our longest run today, which will be 22 miles. Ah! I'm scared. Why am I scared? I don't know. 22 miles, so let's do it. Finished our first lap. We're at 4.1 miles. Feeling okay, but the sun is really hot, so kind of bothersome. Second lap finished, so we're at 8 miles, a little over 8. That last lap was really hard for some reason, so I'm already feeling a little tired. Finished lap 3, we're on lap 4. We're at 12 something, 12 and a half miles. Every lap gets harder. Today's a little rough, but it's okay. We're at mile 18. I feel like dying. Had a little breakdown at the car at mile 16. But we're gonna finish this up. We have 4 more miles to go, so we can do it. I'm ready to be done. I finished.
Yeah.
And I feel dead inside and out.
I thought of every run as a practice run, and every mile as a necessary building block towards my body's adaptations. That way, even if a run didn't feel great, I knew that the work I put in was still going towards something.
I have 4 more miles left. And actually, today felt not so bad. So, that's good. We finished. Just a long run of training.
When race week came, every day leading up to the race was full of nerves. Was I ready? Could I actually do it? I'd never run a full marathon distance before, so what if my body gave out at the last minute? I had so many racing thoughts, but at that point, there was nothing left for me to do. I had to trust that I put in the work during training and that it would pay off during the race. Race day still
Alright, where are you gonna put it?
Where do I put it? We got disinfecting wipes from some tourism thing. Power tape. What's power tape? We got an energy gel. Oh, what's this? A little compact mirror? It has Nagoya Women's Marathon on it. Tissues. Then we have shrimp rice crackers. More tissues. Wet wipes. We have this pamphlet. And then we have this whole booklet thing. Whoa, this is a list of athletes. Who's number 1? 217 personal
Sheesh.
best. Wow, these people are so fast. I'm in the book. Getting ready. We are 2 hours away. Rolling up my foot, and it's tight. We're ready. My goal for my first race was to finish joyfully. I had such a tumultuous relationship with running and with my body, and both of those relationships had gone through so much change over the course of 6 months. All I wanted was to enjoy this run and to enjoy what my body was able to do while supporting it however I could. I didn't have a time goal other than to finish before the cutoff, but I was still going to push myself if I could. This run had a better outcome than I could have ever hoped for, and I actually ended up exceeding my own expectations. But it wasn't even the time that I was proud of. It was the incredible feeling of speeding across the finish line, of feeling like I could do this all over again. It was the realization that I am capable of more. I wasn't the best or the fastest or any est you could think of, but I ran my race for me, and that's really what matters. I proved to myself that I could take on a physical challenge and overcome it, that my body was capable of more than I thought, and I smiled the whole way through. It was truly the best first marathon experience I could have asked for, and I'm still so grateful even thinking about it now. And through all of this, I can't help but think that none of this change would have been possible if I hadn't experienced that terrible run at 12 miles.
We finished.
Run finished.
It was because it felt so bad that I really felt I needed to make a change. If I hadn't experienced that extreme low, I never would have seen the upside. I never would have experienced actual joy in running. I would have never, dare I say, have fallen in love with running. I recently talked to some friends about my experience, and one friend made a comment that stuck out to me. It was something along the lines of, the Sharon I knew in college hated all physical activity. And he was right. That's the version of me I knew in college too. But it just showed me that every step I took, every mile I ran, every day that I got myself up and moving, even when I didn't want to, was one step towards this new version of me. This version of me that welcomes a challenge. This version of me that is learning to be okay with discomfort. I like this new version of me, and I hope she sticks around for a while. So remember, even when something feels like the end, it might just be the push you need to find a new direction.